Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to Alexis Faye Yoga. I'm so very glad that you've decided to join me today. We are doing a quick full body flow class. So roll out your mat, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and let's hop into it. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another week of yoga. Sending that right foot back. We'll begin class in our mountain pose. Standing up tall through the spine, lift the shoulders up and roll them back and away from the ears. Press down through your toes as we take a few large breaths in and even larger breaths back out. With our next inhale, we'll circle the arms up overhead as we reach tall to the ceiling. Exhale to cactus the arms. We'll pull elbows alongside the shoulders and then squeeze the shoulder blades into the spine so we're long across the chest. We'll find a slight lift to the chest and to the eyes here. With our next exhale, we'll curl in towards center, bringing elbows in together as we arch back through the spine. Inhale, we'll lift the chest as we reach those elbows out to the sides and the shoulder blades come in. Exhale to curl. Inhale to lift. With our standing cat-cows, we'll continue to move back and forth and really focus on the spine. We'll start to curl in, roll down the spine. Inhale, open up the front body, lift the chest. Good. Welcome back to that cactus pose. And maybe take the eyes just a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And with our exhale, we'll reach the arms out wide as we swan dive the chest forward. Nodding the head yes. We'll shake the head no. And release out the upper body. Wiggle out until you can really let go of the upper body. And hang heavy here. With our next inhale, we'll find that halfway lift, engaging the core. And with our exhale, we'll fold, planting the hands down. We'll heel toe our feet out to our wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, reach the head forward. And with our exhale, we'll soften the chest down, soften the top of the head towards the floor. And again, we can wiggle out here, however feels right. Maybe finding a sway side to side with the upper body. Or finding a slight bounce. We'll walk the hands one step further out in front of the body, maybe a foot or 6 inches out further than where they were. And we're going to shift forward into our wrists. We're pressing down through the fingertips and pressing down through the heels. Now we'll press the hips back behind us, down with the heels, and we'll reach along with the upper body as we keep the hands planted. We'll shift forward and back. Weight goes into our hands and then back into our legs as we send that tailbone behind us. We'll try and keep the heels down the whole time. So we're stretching up the backs of the legs, up the hamstrings, and up the insides of the legs through the groin. We'll bring our weight back into our hands. Now moving the hand just a little further back so it is now underneath of the chest. We'll plant our right hand down, bringing our left hand to the back of our ear or towards our neck. We're going to open the elbow from the floor all the way out to our side up towards the ceiling and back and around. Our eyes will follow our elbow as we lift up and come back down towards the floor. One more time, reach that left elbow up and bring it back down. We'll replace our hands, switching sides, wiggling out a little through the legs, and we'll bring the right hand to the back of the head towards the ear, plant the elbow down towards the floor, and then we'll open up through our right side to reach the elbow up. The eyes are following the elbow. Exhale, back towards the floor. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, soften. And one more time. We'll reach that right elbow up and bring it down. Plant both hands down, and we'll heel toe the feet back in so they're underneath of the hips. When we get there, we'll find an inhale for a halfway lift. Engage that core. Exhale to fold. Reverse swan dive the arms. We'll move them out to our sides as we lift up from the chest. Arms go to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms. Exhale, curl into center. Inhale to open across the front body, back to our cactus. We'll reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, dropping the arms straight down from the shoulders. And we'll drop the very top of the head to the floor, allowing the neck to be soft, the upper body to be heavy down. And we'll start at our hips, at the lowest place of our spine, as we roll one vertebrae up past the next, keeping a bend to the knees, so you can be balanced as you slow roll back up to standing. We'll lift the shoulders up and work them around in some big circles when we get to the top. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back up to the ceiling. We'll interlock all fingers but the pointer. And we'll reach the fingers over to our left side. Side stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale to our right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Release the arms out. We'll heel toe the feet out to the outer edges of our mat. So they're about twice hips distance apart now. Reach the arms out to a nice big T. Spread the fingertips out wide. And we'll move towards one side and circle the upper body around to the other. So we're swaying the arms from side to side, keeping them out as wide as we can through our happy elephants. We'll let the arms run out of momentum, coming to rest by our sides as we move towards the top of our mat. With an inhale, reach tall. Exhale, swan dive the chest forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands down. We'll pick up our left foot, reach it back behind and set it down. Press into the feet as we lift the chest and upper body up for our crescent lunge. Good. We'll extend out through our right leg as we take the leg too straight. We'll drop the left heel down, hips come forward. Exhale, reach forward. As we soften the chest towards our right leg. Pyramid pose. We'll add that bend back into the right. Inhale, circle the chest up towards the ceiling. And then we'll reach long with both legs as we pivot the back foot and hips around to our side mat. Bending into our right knee for our warrior two. With an inhale, we'll reach the arms up to the ceiling as we extend our right leg straight. Exhale, warrior two. Reach the arms to the front and back of our mat. Inhale up. Exhale to our warrior two. And back to our warrior two. Now our left hand, we'll reach it up and over to the front of our mat as we pivot our left side around back to our crescent lunge. And we're going to step forward to the top of our mat. Wiggle it out. And with our next inhale, reach tall to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. We'll pick up the right leg, press it back behind, set it down. Circle the chest forward as we reach the arms up, crescent lunge. And we'll extend out through our front leg. Back heel comes down. Reach forward with the arms as we press back through the hips, hinging forward to that left leg. We'll add the bend back into the left leg, circle the chest up to the ceiling. And then we'll lift up a little bit higher as we rotate our left heel. As we rotate our right heel around and set it down, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen out through the left leg, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale to soften back to our warrior two. Inhale to lift. Exhale, warrior two. And back to our warrior two. We'll pivot around towards the front of our mat. And this time, we'll frame out that left foot. Pick it up, press it back, plank pose. Fingertips go out wide so we can really press down. We'll shift forward onto our tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga to an up dog. And then we'll roll over our toes as we come to that down dog. Pedal it out. We'll drop the knees down to the floor and keep the toes tucked under. We'll walk into sit on the heels as we stretch up the quads, the fronts of the knees, and the plantar fascia on the bottom of the feet. Now we'll drop our left ear to our left shoulder. Bring chin to chest as we roll our right ear towards our right shoulder. We'll roll back the other way, chin to chest. So we'll make half circles back and forth. Now you can untuck your toes if the bottoms of your feet are starting to strain. Good. Slowly lift the eyes forward again. We'll walk the hands out to our tabletop pose. Untuck the toes. We'll take the knees out wider and press the hips back towards the heels. Wide-legged child's pose. With our inhale, we'll start walking the hands back into the chest. We can bring the legs together and we can sit here on our shins, or we can circle the legs around to move to our easy seat. We'll take a few more deep breaths here. Reaching tall with the top of the head. We'll close the eyes. Drop the shoulders a little further away from the ears. And we'll take big breaths in through the nose and release them out through the mouth. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It is always such a joy and an honor to spend this time with you. If you did not at the beginning of class, please like and subscribe so you get more videos like this. Go in love, go in light, go in peace, and go in joy.